Hi Sagittarius, thank you for joining me here. This is gonna be your love message reading, and I'm gonna be picking up your energy and the person you're dealing with, or the energy that you are quite entangled with right at this moment. And I'm gonna get first your card and then their card from a different tarot deck, and then I'm gonna go for the reading. It's a free flowing intuitive reading, and I do take jumpers, so sometimes it takes a little bit time while I shuffle. So if you don't want me to watch shuffle, you can always fast forward, but I sometimes also talk while I'm shuffling, so it's up to you. And yeah, and here you go. Let's get some cards. Oh wow, he just met. Maybe I'm gonna take this. Oh wow, so many cards. Should I take it? 6. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Okay, we got Messenger of Water, then we got Wheel of Fortune, then we got 4 of Fire, then we got 2 of Air, then we got 4 of Water, and then we got Ace of Earth. Oh wow, usually I do 3 cards for this readings. Now we got 6. Okay, so it's gonna be little longer reading than usual. So, and let's get their card. You got everything. You got water, air, fire, and earth. And then Wheel of Fortune. It's like all element kind of coming together. Just energy-wise. You can fast forward this because until I get this card, I'm not gonna start the reading. So okay, King of Pentacles in reverse. They got. I'm gonna get this two together. King of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Wands, that's your card. Then you got 3 of Wands in reverse. Lot of movement from your person's side. It could be reverse also, okay? So please take the energy, and if you feel like you need to flip the character, please go ahead and do that. One more card for your person, and then we're gonna start the reading. Okay, I'm gonna take that. And the Tower. Okay, let's look into this card. Sagittarius, like what I'm getting, that you may have been very unlucky when it comes to love and emotion and feelings. I also feel like that you have this longing for some deeper connection. You have been longing for it, but somehow it just always feel like a distant desire rather than actual reality for you. It's like every time you get into some kind of relationship or connection, it always felt like something is void. Something is like void is taking place in between. And you're not really sure what that is and how that void, the space for void, creates. But you have a long longing for this. And you feel like, you feel like how long? How long this must go on? How long this must go on? So in relation to this person connection, I feel like you have a lot of emotion for them, but somehow I'm not gonna say it's like they cannot give you emotion. Somehow the dynamics between you two makes you feel a little bit of empty, makes you feel a little bit of empty, and you feel like you are just aging without any deep connection or deep experience to be memorized for later on. You know what I mean? It's like I'm also getting that you are very, very emotional deep down, but it's very hard for you to vocalize your emotion, vocalize or talk about your feelings openly. But you definitely are deep fish, water fish. You have a lot of emotion, feelings. You feel things very deeply. You feel a lot of stuff, but it's very hard for you to communicate that. You have a deep longing for this kind of love. You have a deep longing that someday, somewhere, there will be a connection who will understand your unspoken words, who will just gonna sync up with your heart, and you don't have to do all the talking, or maybe, and it will be understood. That's your desire. But you constantly not getting that. And because of that, you this kind of void, a sense of void kind of creates in the relationship every time you are in connection with someone. And I'm also getting with this snail here, there's a lot of, I'm not gonna say secrecy, it's more of a, like I said, you are kind of little bit when it comes to emotion and feelings, you are little introvert, you are little shy, you are not very communicative of your emotion and feelings. But does not make that does not make you emotionless or feelingless. It's actually opposite, you feel a lot. And with this wheel of fortune, something is smiling on you, the something is changing. It's like almost like a universal dynamics is changing for you. Universal dynamics. I'm getting, I don't know, I'm getting this, I don't know, you cannot maybe see that because it's a very tiny object right there. It's like a face of a person over there, and it's like almost like, it's like I'm getting almost like you are looking at the mirror and your face get illuminated, it get bigger. What is telling me that something is getting illuminated, something is coming on surface, to the surface, and it's gonna change the, it's gonna change this deep longing, and it's gonna bring something very realistic, something that you can, almost it feels like your desire gonna be fulfilled. I'm not sure whether it's gonna happen with this person or not. We're gonna get deep into that and we're gonna see that. But there is definitely a change of luck, a change of destiny, a change of fate is taking place. Yeah, universe doesn't want you to sit in the deep in the ocean and just wait and have that longing brewing in your heart, and just you may feel very exhausted in your day-to-day life, not because of physical work or something, because you have to not suppress, just holding back so much emotion and feelings that you feel, and try to act normal, quote unquote normal, that makes you feel very drained inside. It's like you're almost at the verge of how long. There is kind of hopelessness that I'm feeling from your energy, but that scenario is changing. That scenario is changing. It's definitely changing. Like, and how that affected, like they have King of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they are the person that you are dealing with. They are quite chilled out person. They don't have big expectation from life. They don't go for money or fame that goes over their head. It's not that they're silly or something. It's like they don't kind of sync up with that kind of vibration. They are kind of more laid back, chilled out person, but they're like, but they know where their stability lies. And I feel like with you, what happened, because of this sense of voidness that kind of took place between you and them, it kind of make them feel very unstable. The chilled out means not like just, like chilling out, like partying, not that kind of chill, like calm, like cool, kind of content in life, that kind of energy. It has changed for them, because they constantly ask themselves that what is it that I cannot get to the core of Sagittarius heart. I know that I have feelings for them. I know that I wanna be with them. Where there is something that's undescribable element always comes in between and create this sense of void. And that thought kind of made them very, they don't feel secure with you. They don't, it's not that you are doing something, they just don't know how to eliminate that void between you two. And that made them very unstable. They are like constantly thinking about it, like how can I bring stability in this relationship or in this connection. And I'm also getting that they are very, maybe they are very like philosophical in their life. They don't take life like for its surface value. They are very deep, they go deeper, and they contemplate a lot. Like all these books and all that, they are like, they maybe, I'm getting like they are like, they like to, they are like little laid back. They are not very too extrovert or something like that. They like to, sit at home, read, then maybe sit outside for a coffee on a cafe and just watch. And like they'll take life like very calm and composed way. But this thing, like, this, and they can feel that you are longing for something, and they don't know what they can do to provide that to you. And that really upsets them and disturbs them, and their calm and composed kind of demeanor is kind of get a little perturbed because of these feelings. Like the next thing you have is four of fire, which is like four of wands, and two of air. Look at this. I feel like there is a sense of contentment is coming for you. There is a sense of contentment. I cannot just overlook the opposition of color there, and both of them kind of giving me the same sense. It's like a sense of serenity, sense of calmness, the luck that is bring, that's changing. I'm gonna get there with the eight of wands. Okay, I think it's all linked up. So I really do feel like that they want to communicate with you how they feel. And when they're gonna communicate that what they feel, and look at this, all these eight of wands, and there is like this space which is empty, and that's the void in your relationship. And they are gonna address this void, and they are gonna come to you and communicate their feelings in such a naked way that gonna melt your heart. And you are gonna be feeling like that you are really actually what you have been longing for, it's there. You may be just in the habit of cultivate void, so you never really look at that, and maybe that's not your fault or anything, and they also did not communicate with such a open heart way with you before. And now they are gonna come and address that. They are gonna talk about, this void that they feel inside in this relationship, and they're gonna communicate that how that kind of affect their life, how they that void, sense of void and sense of glooming sadness on your face, or glooming jadedness on your face, how that impact on their thought process, how that impact on their feelings, and how everything that you feel, everything that you think, how your existence is so important for them that they get, their life gets shaky when it's not stable. When you're gonna hear all these things, I feel like you're gonna feel like dancing, you're gonna feel like whatever you longed for, it's kind of came together. You're gonna feel very happy. It's like almost like it's gonna give you a certain sense of calmness in your mind. Your mind not gonna race, your mind not gonna doubt, your mind gonna settle down, and you feel like you're almost like a dancing. There is a certain sense of floating, certain sense of lightness that's gonna bring to you, that's gonna be brought to you through this communication that they are gonna bring. It can be vice versa, please know that. Energy can be interchangeable, but this feelings is very prominent and very very deep and very subtle, at the same time very strong. Yeah, I'm only getting like, it's like, look at this person is dancing, this person is playing flute, it's like that kind of music dance, it's like an avenue of creativity, avenue of self-expression through creative way. You are gonna feel like that. You are gonna this communication kind of spark the creativity, spark the spirit in you again. You're not gonna be all sad and gloomy and depressive, thinking about that your life is just gonna be wasted, waiting for that, longing for that deep connection, deep love. But it's there. It's there. You are gonna feel like it's there. That is the realization. Not only realization, it's like a feeling. You know? It's really like a feeling that you are gonna know that how much this person and you have in common, how much you and this person is actually intertwined. It's not that they are on their way, you are on their way, you are on your way, and you guys are not really matching up. It's not that. You guys are energetically really vibrating. It's just the matter of communication, matter of tapping into that kind of emptiness that we both feel, that you both feel in this connection. But that emptiness is actually not present because you both have the similar energetic vibration. Now this energy gonna come together and it's gonna bring you a lot of settlement. I'm getting this sense of, I'm not gonna say happiness. Yeah, happiness is a big term, but I'm getting this very minute detail of happiness, contentment, minute detail of happiness when you feel like your brain is at last at rest, and it's not asking you why this, why that, how that, who this, all this kind of question. It just settling in the moment. And the moment you settle in the moment, you feel like your creativity, the urge of creativity and how you look at life, it's kind of, and how you especially look at this person, it's just changing. And that's the wheel of fortune. It's like I said, you're looking at the mirror and your head is kind of expanding. It's like that your mind is expanding, you're dancing in your mind, you're dancing in your head. Flute is a very mind based, it's like it's like a throat chakra and third eye chakra instrument. Because when you play flute, you are not getting, you are playing from a, it's like almost like you are bringing the air from outside into your body, and that air is translating and transferring into a music. It's a very cerebral kind of settlement, cerebral kind of pleasure. And that's what I'm getting, that like you are gonna be very, your mind gonna be very, maybe you are a kind of person who thinks a lot, who overthinks things, who analyze things to the extreme of your own detrimental way. That kind of thing gonna be settling, and you are gonna feel very, very nice that this person holds such a big place for you in their heart, in their life. Three of Wands in reverse. And I feel like it's not only just you who has been waiting for this, who has this longing. They also, are very, I'm getting that they are very silent person, they are not very talkative. They are very calm person. They are very take in moment kind of person. And they have been waiting for, you know it's interesting that all the fiery kind of things kind of at their part when you are the fire sign. Maybe you are dealing with another fire sign, but whatever it is, it doesn't matter what sign it is. They're very content. They're like, usually they're very content kind of person. They don't need much to be happy. They don't need a villa to feel like they're at home. They can make a, like a wooden cabin, like a, and make it feel like home in the middle of the forest. They are very content with little things because they are very philosophical. They don't get they don't get swept away by material pleasure. They are more of a, they look for philosophical layout to express themselves. And they have been waiting for a long time to really do a lot of good stuff, fun stuff with you. They want to do a lot of adventurous stuff with you. They want to, like going places, traveling together. Or it doesn't have to be that kind of, just do little things day to day life which can bring adventure, which can brings, you know excitement in life. And they have been waiting to do all these things, but because of this energy that had held both of you, they couldn't do that. But after this, look at this three of wands in reverse. It's gonna change. The dynamics between you and this person gonna change because of this communication, because of this opening up energy. And then four of water and ace of earth together. Once you feel like that, you are going to look into this relationship and the connection in a very close, with a closer eye. Like you are going to look at it very closely, and you are going to, then once you get this kind of feelings that your mind is settling, you are not too much in your head, your heart is singing, your body is responding to this, surroundings, and how, like how they make you feel. You are gonna be, your earth, the element is kicking in. You are then thinking about future. You are actually now started thinking about future with them. Until now you have been in a relationship or in connection with them for quite a while, but you really did not think about much of future with them because you are always so caught up with this kind of constant sense of longing. But after this, you are going to be feeling like, how the future going to look like with them. And when you look, I cannot take my eyes off from this crystal ball. It's like almost like you are holding this connection in your hand, on your palm, and you are visualizing how you two gonna be. what kind of relationship, where is this connection gonna take you? And when you think about this, when you feel, and it's gonna come, it's a water, so you're gonna, it's more of a thought, it's less of a thought and more of a feelings. So you're gonna be intuitively kind of gonna know that it is something that you really want to build upon. You really want to build upon. Maybe you have a lot of earth element on your birth chart. That kind of earth element gonna kick in, because you are really gonna, and it's like four of water, you are holding on to it, you are really holding on to this visualization of the future that you are, like imagining with them. And you are gonna hold on to that, you are gonna hold on to that vision, and you wanna build on this. You want to build on this. It doesn't have to be in a conventional way. You can build with so many other ways. Whatever ways works for you. You are really looking forward to that kind of building. You are looking forward. you know yeah, you are looking forward. And your days are little getting brighter and brighter, as it's almost kind, you're gonna feel the warmth on your spine. And it's gonna inspire you. It's gonna inspire you to look beyond what is in beyond your immediate reality. Look for something that you can build together. It can be creative, it can be very much material, whatever it is. You are really looking for that, because you feel that potential. You can feel that there is so much that you can do with this person. And look at this, and it's gonna change the whole dynamics, for like it's gonna change the whole world for them. That's what they wanted from the beginning. They wanted to build with you, because they came up as a king of pentacles. So building, like really building blocks is very important for them. So when you get into that kind of earthy energy, they feel like now you two are at home. That kind of very homey energy. And that's gonna bring a lot of happiness. It's gonna change their world. It's gonna change their world. They are gonna push their boundary. They are gonna go for all this kind of adventurous things to do with you. They are gonna push their boundary like so much for you, like not for you. They are gonna feel inspired to do that. There's a lot of inspiration I'm getting with this Tower card. And I'm not getting any kind of bad energy from this. I'm getting a lot of energy of positivity, a lot of energy of looking forward, looking beyond that immediate reality. It's gonna make them very, very happy. They're gonna change. It's gonna change almost. It's gonna change their world in a certain way. The how they have lived so far is gonna change their world. Maybe they are not gonna be so introvert, or maybe it's not that all of a sudden they are just gonna be party animal or something like that. Not like that, but they are gonna be more, maybe you know they are more like taking in. They take a lot from the environment. They like to read, they like to listen music, they like to just sit by themselves. It's a lot of contemplative energy that I got with the King of Pentacles. And with the Tower, there is like a little bit of, it's like a little bit of, like rabbit. It's like a little bit of energy of, like, which is like a spark energy, which is not so settled, but at the same time it's not scattered energy. It's a very direct, but at the same time it's like a little, like your energy is like a very fireworks kind of energy. I want to explore life. I want to do all these different things that life have to offer, and I want to do it with Sagittarius. Because you are looking for, you are going to see that what you can build with them, and that going to energize their whole inspiration in life. And they want to do so many things. They want to change with you, they want to grow with you, they want to do all these kind of things that life has to offer with you. And it's gonna be like almost like a life-changing event for them. Okay, I think that's all I got. Hope you get something out of it, and I will see you next time. Okay, take care. Bye.